What's up? What's up? Sound like Martin. Y'all doing all right? I was just meditating right before I clicked the button to record, and it was just saying, I need this for the people. I keep getting this premeditation keep coming out. Breaks down to the 7. This premeditation. Look how beautiful these Egyptian tarot cards be, bro. Contemplating. Premeditation. Making plans. Give me the message, Moha. Give me the message. Disorientation. Breaks down to the 5. Double 7s. 14 breaks down to the 5. Disorientation. Okay. Everybody know what disoriented means. When you disoriented, the spirit's picking up on that. You tell me. I'm gonna stop telling y'all. You tell me. You tell me. The Hermit. Ooh. Triumph. Oh yeah. Retribution. Wheel has spun. Come on. Perplexity. Breaks down to a 3. 66 breaks down to a 3. Counseling. Requalification. Temperance, balance. Preeminence. Testimony. Pilgrimage. Immortality. Wow. The test of life, y'all. And vehemence. I'm going to stop right there for a second. Because what it just explained to me was, and let's roll back a little bit real quick. So, the Hermit, triumph, retribution, perplexity. This is this counseling, this thing somebody's trying to balance this with this requalifying for something. Temperance and preeminence. So this balancing is like all of this justice is coming in. Right? The testimony of your pilgrimage. 39, testimony for your journey. You see, right? Immortality for your beatings, your lashes, right? This is what's happening. This person's asking. This person's world just spun. Boom, right? Retribution. Boom, handed out deliverance. Bow, right? The triumph is this the triumph over that though. Triumph what? This. That's how spirit talks. Triumph what? Here's your answer. Hermit. Who? The hermit person. Leaving this past situation of something probably had premeditated their own disorientation, or they did this to themselves. And they went through a spin and got triumph. And now they want to balance in their life with this temperance. So here we go. The journey. That's what I was trying to figure out. So it was talking about a little bit of journey. Remember, preeminence, this guy carrying you through it. There's 4 soldiers. You see the wings above them? And 42. Right? Then you got your testimony and your pilgrimage. So this is the journey right here. This was what was learned. This is what you understand now. You understand that God been with you. You're starting to get that glimpse. God been with me. God been with me. God be with me. God ain't left me yet. Right? But the perplexity of the situation has 2 sides to it for some people. Counseling and requalification. So this is like I don't know if these people are legal people, or this is just you talking to somebody about good God, counseling. So this means you talking to somebody about maybe getting back with somebody. I'm getting that. This is when you talk to somebody and say, hey, we need to try again. We need a redo. Or it's really counseling. You're requalifying. You're going to counseling. You're going to requalify for counseling. It could be that as well, right? Maybe you need some help. You need some mental help. Right? Remember I said where I was going to stop. Vehemence. 64. The 64 does break down to the 1. Why does it say vehemence on the card, but it says zeal, as in heartening, exalted expression, symbolizes the human virtue of a fervent longing. It is associated to the sun, the letter A, and the number 1. It represents the inner fire principle. Fortitude is wisdom, and power, the longing that moves it. As an element of prediction, it promises extreme passion, fetching temper, range, animosity, enterprises that requires fights, conquests because of vigor, success in matters of love. So if that was a love matter you counseling with, talking with somebody, saying we need to fix something, that's what this card is talking about with vehemence, right? The last card to come out was immortality. Your immortality sits with you understand your immortality. That's what you understand with fixing said situation. Immortality, the 13th arcana, is death, but also can signify something new. It can be wealth, it can be misery. It is a number that is a great synthesis. Number 13. Wow. Gospel of Judas. Judas represents the death of the I. The Gospel of Judas is the gospel of death. It is the gospel of the desolation of the ego. Judas symbolized the ego, which must be decapitated. Yeah, so pretty much bringing a new self to a person. You're bringing your new self to a person. So that's the thing about this deck that I like, right? As far as you get with the cards, you ain't got nowhere. As far as you get with the cards, you ain't got nowhere. You see? Because it's so detailed. I'm not dissing the cards out. That's why I love them. They're so detailed. It tells you every little detail. This don't miss. This give you every little detail about what a person's being is doing. I don't care about. I don't pick on no readers, but if I'm listening to a reading, you talking about, oh, you done. Somebody's might be eating popcorn. I don't listen. What's going on out here? You feel me? Uncertainty. What you uncertain about? Let's go. Initiation. You feel uncertain, real heavy about this initiation for sure. With this moon card came out here, you feel real heavy about that initiation, the unexpected. Oh, biplicity. Moving forward, plowing through, moving forward. You're just afraid of You're just afraid of You're just afraid of this. I don't even have to. The initiation just gives me the feeling of walking God's path. You're afraid to walk that path because, well, you're going to with this plower here. That's what you're going to walk God's path, but you're afraid. Yeah, it comes with uncertainty. You got to actually do the right thing. You actually got to change things and actually do the right thing. Heavy, What's gonna happen moving forward? There's all these questions. Pretty much is what's going to happen moving forward. You see? The unexpected. Biplicity. The 38 breaks down to the 2. Just means that, your mind could be there. Go this way, go that way. Your physical form can be there. You're over here, you're over there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things can contribute to biplicity. And the plower. So 23 breaks down to the 5, and it's not too easy moving forward. It's not just an easy task. You know what I'm saying? It's something you're doing, but it's not just easy. It's you going forward, but it ain't the easiest thing to do. But I will encourage you to keep going. Regeneration, because it's time for change. You got to pull your own load out here. It's time to start pulling you're going to end up having to pull your own load altogether. You have to get your pylon back straightened up. And that's all you're doing. When you get your pylons, regeneration, he's pulling this pylon back up where it was supposed to be. Might have done fell down or whatever. He's pulling it back where it's supposed to be. Starting over. That's all it is. Regeneration, starting over. And 45 breaks down to the 9. So it might be, it's just real heartfelt. It's passionate. Transmutation. Yeah, starting over. Here's another. Transmutation. Changing. Yeah, it's real heartfelt. See the moon, the twilight up top? 21. Changing. And it's not an easy change. 21 could break down to a 3. It's not that it's work for sure. It's a growth process. But since it's not 3, it is 21. You're down the line on this thing. It's speculation. So I do want to Let me get one more. Speculation. Friendship. Oh, so that's what that means. It's like, and I felt that with that 9, that this is, you really want to see how things could go with a person from the past. You know what I'm saying? When it says friendship, you already, your mind already dwells on, could you be with somebody? I don't know who this person is to you, but your mind does dwell on your mind does dwell on somebody, and it just does feel to me that you know this person. I feel like you're in a situation that caused you to grow a lot, and you've grown a lot, and you've changed even the way you see life, the way you see things, and you're just ready for a new. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you figured out, you know what, I know who I'm ready with a new with. I think I'm gonna go see if that person is actually, I think that person would be cool. It might even be, it might be even new person. It's like, I've come into a change. You've changed. You went through a rough patch. You've overcome with the triumph. You've changed. This is all about a person changing. This person has changed and became, sprouted something into something different. And that's why I tell people do change. People do change. You got to go through life enough and learn enough and have enough experiences to make life start making sense for you. They got that saying that education is wasted on the youth, and it's because when you're young, you just don't know what the world offers to even do anything with this mess. What am I, I know you're not even paying attention in class and school. Like, if we was who we are now, then we would be like, what? We would be, oh my God, I need to know everything, but we ain't want to know nothing. And it's the same way that's a life journey. The longer you live, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to grow, the more you're going to experience. You get to a certain age, things don't even affect you no more. People say things, you don't even give a damn. You just ain't with the BS, and that's following God's path. Yeah, you've decided to follow God's path. Following my path ain't working. So guess what? I must need to follow God's path. That's right. But you're scared of that. So let the story continue. You can't be afraid of that, though. Don't be afraid of that. Yeah. Don't be afraid of God's path. Because God's path is the promise. It's the test. But it's the promise. Evolution. Yeah, you ain't got no choice. You're evolving. The spirit is going to always push us all to evolve. You have no choice. Yeah, Empress. You want to evolve with the Empress. Or the Empress is having you evolve. Contrition. 55 breaks down to the 1. Resentment. Yeah, so you feel like this person from the past is going to have some type of resentment. Solitude, purification. Wow. So I'm going to read these two, and because I've never seen purification. I've definitely seen solitude, but I just wanted to know what has to do with this resentment. And contrition is just, you feel like moving forward, there's something holding you back from moving forward with this person. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what solitude. Oh, you feel like this person, you see how the color changed? I love that. Look, well, all right, I got all these minors. Boom. Right? Contrition, resentment, then boom. Who? The person we talk about. Solitude. You feel like this person is in a solitude.